Hello, Mid-Michigan, and welcome to Boys High School Hoops on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. It's Beal City. It is McBain, round 3, coming to you live from Houghton Lake High School. This is a game that your boy has been waiting for. I cannot wait. Beal City, McBain. You've heard a lot from me this year, this regular season, and so what we are going to do is send things off to our Aggie Regional Final pregame show, brought to you by our friends at Woods Household Equipment. We're going to go to a commercial break, my interview with Cam Gatrell, then another commercial break, and then we're going to have that sweet hype video to get you ready for tip-off. Beal City, McBain, round 3. What else do I need to say? It is the Woods Household pregame show. We got an interview coming right up with Mr. Head Coach Cam Gatrell, then that sweet hype video, and then we will be back with the opening tip. Beal City, McBain, let's do it.
Hello, I'm Mike Stanton, and I'm honored to represent the Maryland Chapman Memorial Fund, created to honor Maryland's legacy of generosity, compassion, and commitment to our community. At its core, our mission is simple: to support our youth, remove barriers, and create opportunities for kids to grow, compete, and succeed, both in their community and in the game of life. We are incredibly excited to support the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. They do an outstanding job highlighting student athletes, local schools, and the power of teamwork, shining a light on the hard work and dedication that is often overlooked. This partnership allows us to celebrate not just wins on the field, but character and leadership along the way. At the end of the day, it's about investing in our youth, strengthening our communities, and carrying forward Maryland's spirit of giving. To learn more about the Maryland Chapman Memorial Fund and the events we support, find us on Facebook by searching Maryland Chapman Memorial Fund. Go Blue Jays.
Value is not just a price. When you buy something for your home, it's an investment. Knowing that you're getting a great deal and service after the sale is priceless. At Woods Household, we only carry quality products for your home at competitive prices. Furniture that is attractive and durable. Comfortable mattresses that last for years. Flooring that stands up to wear and tear. These are all products that last by trusted name brands like FlexSteel, Serta, Whirlpool, and many more. So shop the Woods way.
Mumford Oil and Gas Supply is your one-stop shop for top quality products and procurement in the Michigan oil and gas industry. With over 45 years of experience and a strong commitment to customer satisfaction, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply delivers the best solutions for your oil and gas production, drilling, and service needs. If you need it, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply can get it. Visit them on Fancher today or give them a call at 989-317-8582. Malley Construction in Mount Pleasant are experts in residential and commercial construction. From poured walls, flat work, pipe work, and road work, Malley Construction does it all. And they are Michigan Department of Transportation pre-qualified. Malley Construction is family-owned and a proud supporter of local high school sports. Bryce Updegraff with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates thanks the coaches and officials who put in the time to help student athletes achieve their dreams and goals. For all of your real estate needs, the Bryce is right with Bryce Updegraff. With Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, 989-620-6595. The Diner, where homemade favorites come to life every day for breakfast and lunch. From fluffy pancakes to savory sandwiches, the Diner has your cravings covered. Discover the perfect blend of comfort food and camaraderie at the Diner. Join them every Friday night till 7 for their famous fish fry. The Diner on North Mission, Mount Pleasant. Hiring a cleaning service doesn't mean you're lazy. Martinez Cleaning knows it means you value your time and want to come home and relax and not worry about the mess. Martinez Cleaning allows you to do just that. Come home and relax to a nice clean home. Schedule your appointment and learn more by visiting Martinez Cleaning on Facebook or call today at 989-289-8615. I don't even really know how to talk about the districts. And it was 51-46. You guys bested Harrison. People asked me how that game ended up so close. And I said, Harrison hit 3 insane threes at the beginning of the fourth quarter. And credit to Latunski, the two threes that he hit were just the you start yelling at him if you're the coach. And then you're like, all right, good shot after it goes in. Because you're like, what do you do? Okay, yeah, all right, good shot.
Yes shot.
Yeah, yes, exactly. But I want to talk about the district championship game because it was 15-0. It was 20-2. At one point, it was 30-0. It was just crazy. And I said at a game that could be a regional championship game with 18-5 Beaverton, 21-2 Beal City. What goes through your mind as a coach when you're watching your team perform to the peak of their abilities?
It's kind of, I guess, a sense of gratification. A lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of putting in game plans, and you see them execute exactly what you put them through practice, and because I always say the coach's job is done, 90% of their job is done the day before, in practice. I don't do a lot during games. I manage it a little bit and maybe call a stat here or there, adjustment, but 90% of what I do is done in practice, and it's cool to see it translate. That's always the neatest part. I love teaching the game. I love helping kids, but the third piece to what I love about coaching is seeing a game plan come in, to fruition, to work out. And
was there a shot? Was there a moment where you turn around, looked at Matt or Ruckel, your assistant coaches, and just kind of shrugged your shoulders and said, "Oh my goodness"? Was there a moment in that first half?
I wasn't in shock. I know how good they are. I don't mean that arrogantly at all. I mean, I just think that I know those kids can shoot the ball like that, and they were. It was just our spacing, our timing was all right. It all kind of came together. And I think early on when Grady blocked that shot, early, right away.
It was first play.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I don't know. It just was.
And I thought another one of the biggest plays in the game, we knew Gary could cause some trouble for Roberts with his athleticism, with his speed, and being a similar type of size. He picks up 2 fouls. Eric comes in to guard him. Immediately the first time they try and get him the ball with Eric on him, he steals it and goes coast to coast for a layup. When he's going in to lay that ball up, what's going through your mind? Can you go back to that moment?
Yeah, I mean, I have confidence in Eric. I have confidence in Drake could have guarded him. I had confidence, and Ian's a fantastic player. He's very talented, but I just felt like our game plan, our scheme was fit, and we in practice we wrapped multiple people doing that. It wasn't just Garrison, because you got to plan for those foul trouble situations. You got to plan for different things, and you got to have a plan B, C, D, and we had plan B, C, D, and Eric came in and did it well.
At the half, what did you say to the guys?
Just don't be complacent. That kind of happened to Harrison. You took some bad shots. You rushed it. Be more patient. Get good looks. Get to the rim. Be efficient on offense. And we did. We were very efficient that second half. We controlled the ball.
Yep, I was going to say, was the plan in the second half no jumpers?
No.
All right, because I don't know if you go back and look, but my highlight reel, when I'll show it to you here in a minute with the pump-up thing, it's a whole lot of layups, but that's what happens when you've got elite ball handlers on the perimeter. Kyler Smith, Avery Small, Drake, Grady, they're all able to, you have to press up if you're Beaverton at some point. You go by them, they're all pressed up. They just created some open lanes for some wide open layups, I feel like.
Well, you also have, we have I don't know, every coach has a different call for, we have a green, yellow, and red light, and when you're yellow, we're trying to create space and get to the rim and, different things. And there's also certain players have green lights versus others. Kyler Smith can shoot the ball whenever he wants, for the most part, and there's certain people that maybe don't have that same light color. That's all about having conversations and knowing your role within the team.
I mean, knowing your role in particular games and everything and like that too.
Time and score, and Oh, yeah.
Yep. Were you able to kind of soak it in a little bit during the second half there?
Yeah, it was kind of. I did. It was nice to enjoy watching play. I would say I have the best seat in the house. I get to watch my 2 boys, and not just my 2 boys.
Brought to you by Woods Household Appliance.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Attaboy. But I think I don't know. I got a front row seat to watch some kids that I think are pretty special young men. I like I said, I've never had a more enjoyable year in my life.
Yeah, it's been
my best 2 hours of my day is practice with them.
Been a whole lot of fun for me as well, and hopefully that continues. But it's McBain. It's round 3. It's going to be huge. It's at Holton Lake. Last year, the game when you guys played was the regional final at Lake City. The gym was absolutely packed. It was one of those movie type atmospheres, I will say, and we needed, again, the louder the crowd roars, the better these kids play. So if you're tuning into this, obviously I want you to listen, on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network, but that game will be there forever. I will be able to go post highlights later. I think games like this, it's more important for as many people to be there to support the kids as you can, and hey, you can throw in the little earpiece. It might be a couple seconds behind, but you can still listen to me while you're at the game live as well. And again, you'll be able to go back and watch it, listen to it forever. So folks need to come on out and support the Aggies. 5:30 tip-off at Holton Lake versus McBain. What are you expecting from the Ramblers, man?
Oh, they're so talented. I mean, they year in, year out, they're long, they're well coached, they're tough, they're physical. You know, every year they're a tough out. You know, you got a game plan and scheme, and just and hope the players come out ready to play, and if they do, it should be a good tough game. You know, a good third round rubber match, I guess they call that, right?
Yep, you guys won by 8 in McBain. They won by, I think, 4 or 5 here at Beal City. So 2 teams and 2 games separated by just 4 points. Yep. It is going to be a battle. Coach, thanks so much for taking some time to catch up with me.
Thanks for having me.
Weaveridge Financial knows it can be incredibly overwhelming to navigate the world of financial planning. With trusted guidance and easy-to-understand advice, you can feel comfortable in your financial future with Weaveridge Financial. Weaveridge Financial assists people in all stages of life with a specialization in retirement and investment planning. Experience the power of working with an advisor dedicated to your success. Visit WeaveridgeFinancial.com. Visit them in downtown Mount Pleasant. Call or text 989-953-7888. Weaveridge Financial, member SIPC. Martinez Painting, Central Michigan's trusted painting professionals. They specialize in both interior and exterior jobs for your home and business. No matter how big or how small the job, they transform any space with quality and precision. Learn more by visiting Martinez Painting on Facebook today or give them a call at 989-317-5536. All Seasons Fireworks is a big fan of all the athletes, coaches, officials, and volunteers who make high school sports happen. To make your next event bigger and brighter, stop by All Seasons Fireworks on M20 in Mount Pleasant. Graduations, birthdays, weddings, or a big win become more memorable underneath a night sky lit up by the magic of fireworks. All Seasons Fireworks on M20 in Mount Pleasant. When your team or business needs to look good, don't get left hanging. Call or stop by Hanging by a Thread in Wademan, the official embroiders for the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Hanging by a Thread, a proud supporter of local schools.
GNS Mechanical in Wademan offers service and installation on everything for your home and business. From a simple filter replacement to furnace, central air service, and install, geothermal, and walk-in coolers and freezers. If you have a need, GNS Mechanical has a solution. Learn more at gnsmechanical.com or call 989-644-2106.
Imagine a home that reflects your style. With WW Construction, that dream will become a reality. As a trusted Mid-Michigan builder, WW Construction specializes in builds and remodels that turn ordinary spaces into extraordinary ones. Join the growing family of homeowners who trust WW Construction for quality and craftsmanship. Call WW Construction today at 989-621-2722 to make your dreams a reality. The high school basketball season is long, starting in December, going all the way to March. We were there December 8th as the Aggie boys were victorious in Game 1 over Shepherd. Dribble all the way to the hoop, right-handed layup is good, and the foul. The court's knocked away by Drake Catro. The senior point guard races into the front court. What a scoop shot, somehow going around the defender. Defense in the backcourt from Drake Catro. It's going to be knocked away. Now it's knocked away again. Here comes Grady Gatro in the front court. Lays it up and in. But this game, the 25th of the year, has been about a year in the making.
And the Ramblers will win it 64-56.
The Aggie boys are having one of the greatest hoop seasons in school history. They are 22-2.
Grady Gatro, you gotta be kidding me. Eric Elias fakes on the catch and shoot. Back up top to Drake Gatro. He's open for the three. Money for the senior point guard. Tyler Smith has the loose ball. Into the front court he goes. Looking to go all the way. It's not there. He'll kick it out. Grady Gatro for the lead. It's good from the freshman.
Highland Conference champions for the first time in 30 years.
Ball behind the back to Grady Gatro to Gary Zucker for the lay-in. 10-point game. Kyler Smith to Grady Gatro. Out back to Kyler Smith. He wants the three. It's good. The long rebound gathered by Grady Gatro. Kicks into the corner to Kyler Smith. Another catch and shoot. This one is good. Drake Gatrell. That three no good. Grady Gatrell with the rebound. Back to Kyler Smith. Another one. It's good. Kyler Smith absolutely on fire. And after damming up the Beaverton Beaver offense, are now district champions as well. Go back up top to Gary Zucker. His triple try is good. The legs dribble. Now to Gary Zucker at the basketball. Up top to Kyler Smith. He wants a three. That's good. Front court with the basketball. Triple try. Another one. This one from Avery Small. Avery Small it goes. Small down low to Grady Gatrell for the lay-in. Go to Roberts, but stolen by Eric Elias. And of course, Elias comes into the game and gets a basket just like he always does. 13-0 Beal City the score. And it's going to be another steal. Kyler Smith races ahead. Mishler tips it away, but just gets more speed for Kyler Smith. He's got 5. It's 15-0 Beal City in front here in the district championship. Ball in the cut, kicks in the corner. Colton Love, the sophomore, he's money as well. Colton Love buries it from downtown. Eric Elias and Colton Love out there. Grady Gatrell knifes down the sideline for the lay-in. I should say knifes down the baseline for the lay-in. Kicks it out to Kyler Smith. Sharpshooting junior's open. You hear the crowd roar. You know it's money. Want to get it to Robert, but it's stolen away by Elias. He's going to go in for the lay-in. It's good. You got to be kidding me. The Aggies are running the Beavers out of the gym. It's 27-5 with 5:35 left in the second quarter. You can run as much clock as you want. Elias wants the three. It's good. Eric Elias with 7 off the bench here in the first half. Woo, doggy. Shooting of Roberts. He is capable of coming back. Up ahead it goes to Small. Small looking for the finish. He goes up and he lays it in. Smith drives by the defender in the lane. It goes all the way to the hoop for the lay-in. Woo! Like a hot knife through butter goes Kyler Smith through the defense for the lay-in. Zucker into the front court with the right-handed dribble. At the elbow, into the lane he goes. Lays it up and in. Through the defense goes Gary Zucker. 40-20 is the score. Into the lane. Shot good for Smith. And the foul. With the basketball's Roberts. It's knocked away by Avery Small. Small into the front court. A chance to go up and throw it down, and he does! Not quite like he would want to, but Dax Latham with a drive in the lane. Off the glass, no good. There's Greenacre there with the rebound. He goes up for the putback. It's good! And the foul for Greenacre. Basket down low, but that'll do it. 51-24. A dominant district championship performance from the Beal City Aggies. They win it, running away, led it 20-2 at the end of one, and never, ever looked back. Now comes a battle for the ages. Beal City, McBain, round 3. The Aggies won in McBain. McBain won in Beal City. The rubber match at Houghton Lake with a trip to the regional final on the line. It's 22-2 Beal City versus 21-2 McBain. Round 3, ring the bell. And if that does not have you ready for boys regional semifinal hoops on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network, I don't know what will. Starters being introduced right now for the McBain Ramblers and the Beal City Aggies as the Beal City student section just came rolling in really strong. Avery Small, Gary Zucker, the Super Gatrell brothers, Drake and Grady, and Kyler Smith, your starting 5 for the Beal City Aggies. For the McBain Ramblers, Colton Haverkamp, Drew Hamilton, Clayton Hooker, Josh Rodenbow, and Trenton Brunick will be your starters there. These two teams have played twice this year. It was a 49-41 victory for Beal City and McBain. It was a 44-40 victory for McBain in Beal City. This is the rubber match on a neutral court. You could say winner take all, but both these teams are already sharing a Highland Conference Championship trophy. But you win here tonight. You'll be big favorites on Thursday against the winner of Tawas and Pinconning. That game will take place after this game.
And as you know, if you've been paying attention on Facebook, we've got Joe Marciando, Jason Bubba McLean on deck in Gaylord getting ready to take over the airwaves as soon as I am done here with Mount Pleasant taking on Marquette in regional semifinal action in Gaylord. As soon as this game's done, I'm making that hour trek up there. My hope, my dreams are to get up there around halftime or so. The tension in the gym is real. You can feel it. I have got goosebumps. This game has not started. Out on the floor, it's Small, it's Zucker, it's Smith, and 3 Gatrels right now as Coach Cam Gatrel gives some last-second instruction to his squad. It's McBain. It's Beal City. It's the regional semifinal. Both teams come in. 20-plus wins, only 2 losses. They've both beat each other, then each lost to a diocese school, with McBain losing to Traverse City St. Francis and Beal City losing to rival Sacred Heart Academy at the Academy in downtown Mount Pleasant. Here we go, live from our Barberry Law Studios, built by Conwincy Construction in Houghton Lake. It's Aggie basketball to start the game. Drake Gatrel out there, gives the ball to Kyler Smith. Gatrel looking a little bit more aerodynamic with a haircut out there. Avery Small has the basketball. They go to Gary Zucker at the elbow. Small looks to drive, wants to drop it down to Zucker. A lot of contact on the play. He gets it down low, does a nice job staying calm against the double team. Small goes by his defender in the lane. He kicks it out. Kyler Smith's open on the catch and shoot. Off the rim, no good. Rebound and gathered by Trenton Brunick. He'll give it off to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh bring it into the front court. The first game these two teams played against each other, Avery Small picked Rodenbaugh's pocket a couple times late. He's going to be very careful. Wide open down low. Backdoor cut from Colton Haverkamp. It's good for McBain. They get on the board first, 2-0. Avery Small into the front court. Drake Gatrel with the basketball. Guarding him is Haverkamp. Gets a screen from Grady Gatrel. Grady Gatrel, Clayton Hooker. That is the matchup to watch. The junior superstar for the Ramblers and the phenomenal freshman from Beal City. Gatrel dribbling the basketball towards the half-court line on that Bobcat logo here at Houghton Lake High School. Now it goes to Kyler Smith, near side or broadcast position. He's double-teamed, looks to swing it up top. It's going to be knocked away by Clayton Hooker. Rodenbaugh has the basketball. He'll bring it into the front court. Avery Small chases him down. Now they swing it here near side to Brunick. Back up top to the top of the key. It goes to Hamilton. Cross court to Rodenbaugh. They want to get it down low to Clayton Hooker. Haverkamp's able to step into a 3 after Gatrel. Drake Gatrel goes for the steal. Rebound, going to be a foul over the back going against McBain. They'll send it Beal City's way. And if this game gets officiated tight, that will be in Beal City's favor. McBain's got a little bit of size, a little bit of strength at some of the positions out there, you could say. So if they're able to bump, push, shove a little bit, that will go in McBain's favor. Best seat in the house brought to you by Woods Household Equipment. It is those, or Woods Household Appliance. It is those officials out there. They've got the best seat in the house. Drake Gatrel looking for the free throw line jumper. It's not there. Good recovery defense from Haverkamp. Now Avery Small with the basketball, looking for the pick and roll for Grady Gatrel. Not there. Back to Gatrel it goes, top of the key. Working on Drew Hamilton. He gets in the lane, wants to kick it out. Drake Gatrel's able to catch and shoot from the corner. Shot long, no good. Zucker wants to tip the rebound, but Hooker skies for it and grabs it and secures it with 2 hands. Into the front court comes Clayton Hooker with the basketball. The Rodenbaugh goes. 5:47 left to go, first quarter. 2-0 McBain with the lead. Hamilton catch and shoot, top of the key, off the rim, no good. Zucker with the rebound for Beal City. And the senior will race into the front court. Swings it to the junior Avery Small near side. Now with it is Kyler Smith. Josh Rodenbaugh guarding him. Rodenbaugh gives him a bump. No call there, much to the dismay of the Beal City faithful. Zucker wants the 3. It's no good, nothing but air. Rebound gathered by Hooker. To Rodenbaugh goes, want to get it up the court, but it's stolen away. Great defense from Drake Gatrel. Senior races into the front court with the left-handed dribble. To Grady Gatrel, it goes at the top of the key. Drives by Hooker into the lane for the reverse layup. It's good for the freshman. What a play from Grady Gatrel. 2-2 the score. 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. 22-2 Beal City. 21-2 McBain. Offensive foul off ball. Going against the moving screen of McBain. It'll send it back to the Aggies. 5:01 left to go, first quarter, 2-2. The way this gym feels, you'd think it was 20 or 44-44 in the fourth quarter right now. It is going to be quite the atmosphere all game long. Remember, 2 games tonight. Bubba McLean, Joe Marciando ready to take things over in Gaylord as Mount Pleasant takes on Marquette. Drive for Gatriel. He'll kick it out to Avery Small. Small looks to drive. Now he retreats. Wants to go to Grady Gatriel. Pass is tipped away. Good tip out there by Hamilton. Grady Gatriel might have had a catch and shoot on a three. Goes right by Hooker. Drops it off to Small. Small double team corner. Drake Gatriel catch and shoot. It's good! Huge three there for Drake Gatriel. Hooker into the front court. Drops it off to Brunick. He takes it in the lane. Travel call against Brunick. You can hear the Beal City crowd. Woo, boy, what an atmosphere it is here at Houghton Lake High School. And our Barberry Law Studios also love the Gates Drilling and Service, Bill's Custom Fab, the Bird All-American Grill, Clark Modular Homes, the Weefridge Financial, Woods Household Appliance, Brad Malley Well Drilling, and Malley Construction. Drake Gatriel with the basketball. Grady Gatriel with it at the top of the key. Kyler Smith on the catch and shoot. His shot's no good. Gary Zucker goes up for the rebound. Kicks it back out to senior Drake Gatriel. Now to the freshman Grady Gatriel. He'll hand it off to Zucker. Zucker looking to get it on the move. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Beal City. He'll send it back to McBain. Two officials right there on the call. Zucker obviously didn't like it, but they're going to say a fingertip touched it for Beal City to send it out of bounds. We're halfway through the first quarter. It's 5-2. Beal City with the lead. Avery Small playing great defense on Rodenball. There's a turnover right back the other way for Beal City. 5-2 the score. Ball goes back to Beal City. Boy, this game is going to be intense. Avery Small across the half-court line and that Bobcat logo. Go to Gary Zucker. Brunick guarding Zucker. Now to Drake Gatriel looking for the screen and roll. Gatriel in the lane. Kick to Avery Small. Extra pass to Kyler Smith. He up face. Goes back to Small. He'll take it into the lane. Kick out to Drake Gatriel. He's open another one. In and out. No good. Oh, boy, that would have been sweet. 2 threes in a row for Gatriel. Here comes McBain quickly into the front court. Clayton Hooker gets the basketball. Awaiting him is the freshman Grady Gatriel. Gatriel now tips it away. Almost takes it away from him. It'll end up creating an open three chance for Haverkamp, and he knocks it down. Colin Haverkamp with all 5 points for McBain here in the early going. And Grady Gatriel going for that steal. Ended up costing his team a little bit, but if he would have come up with that steal, would have been a fast break. 5-5 the score. 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Kyler Smith has it at the top of the key. Drake Gatriel cuts across the lane. It's not open. Good defense from Haverkamp. Smith by the defense into the lane. It's double team. Up top it goes to Avery Small. Now to Grady Gatriel. Grady Gatriel guarded by Clayton Hooker. He'll go right by him with the right hand. A lot of body. It'll be a foul on Clayton Hooker. Hooker doesn't like the call, but it's an obvious foul going against the star junior for McBain. And if he gets in foul trouble, McBain will be in big, big trouble in this game. Haverkamp's off to a great start, but they want to play through Clayton Hooker. Still a starting 5 out there for both teams. Substitutions throughout the game brought to you by our friends at Mount Pleasant Automotive. Just like these coaches need some replacement parts, so does your vehicle. Small with a drive in a lane. He's going to get called for the travel. He wanted the bump, but he won't get the call. He'll send it back to McBain. Rodenball is going to inbound it, waiting for somebody to help him out. It will be Clayton Hooker, but he's got a tough time getting it in. Hooker, Small steals it, looks to save it in. It goes to Kyler Smith, to Grady Gatriel. What a defensive play from Avery Small. 3, Gatriel in and out, no good. The lid would have come off the gym if that one would have gone down. Into the front court is Rodenball with the dribble. Haverkamp has it. He's already got 5, all 5 points for McBain here in the early going. Here comes a 3 from Rodenball from long range, no good. Rebound into the hands of Kyler Smith. Smith into the front court, 5-5 the score, 2:05 left first quarter. Checking into the game is Eric Elias. Avery Small wants the 3, no good. Going up for the rebound is Hooker. Hooker will race to the front court, leaves it up for Drew Hamilton. He's wide open on the lay-in. Great job getting that ball into the front court by Clayton Hooker to Hamilton for the lay-in. 7-5, McBain goes back up with 1:45 left to go in the first quarter. Kyler Smith with the basketball. Goes around the defense into the lane. He'll kick it in the corner. Small catch and shoot. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rodenball wants to get the rebound right back into the hands of Small. Wants the reverse layup. That's no good. Hooker with the rebound for McBain. 7-5 the score as Rodenball brings it into the front court for the Ramblers. McBain with the lead here in the early going. Boy, this game, they got the feeling it's going to be tight all the way through. Hooker wants to fade away from the baseline. Might have had to go over the backboard, but he still drops it in. What a shot there from Clayton Hooker. It's 9-5, McBain in front. 1 minute left to go first quarter. Drake Gatrill with the basketball on the perimeter. Wants to drive on Haverkamp. The double team comes. They go to Avery Small. Now to Grady Gatrill. Extra pass to Kyler Smith in the corner. His shot no good. Zucker battles for the rebound, but it ends up in the hands of Colton Haverkamp. Hooker with the basketball in the front court. NBA range three for Hooker's money. What a shot from Clayton Hooker. He's got 5. It's now 12-5. McBain, little run here for the Ramblers. Aggies trailing by 7 here towards the end of the first quarter. Gatrill looking for the drive. It's not there. Small comes to help him at the elbow. Now to Kyler Smith. Smith in the lane. Out to Grady Gatrill. He's open for the 3. The freshman, money. Big answer there from Grady Gatrill with a triple of his own. 10 seconds left. Well, rolling in on 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Up top it goes to Hamilton. Now to Brunick. He wanted the 3. Doesn't take it. Now to Hooker at the top of the key. He's going to be double teamed here at the end. He's going to put it up still. It's from long range. No good. We've got a late foul call going against Gary Zucker. No free throws coming. They're going to say it was on the floor after the shot. And so 0.4 seconds left to go, but that will be a personal foul going against Gary Zucker that could mean something in the long run. Unless the Ramblers get a tip here, it's going to be 12-7 at the end of the first quarter. Haver Campbell inbound it. They get it in. Shot up. No good. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. It's 12-7. McBain with the lead. Regional semifinal hoops back with a second quarter right after this.
Hi, I'm attorney Joe Barbary. Just like doctors specialize in areas of medicine, at Barbary Law, we specialize in getting you the best possible results. If you've been injured by someone else's negligence, you owe it to yourself and your family to call our legal team. At Barbary Law, we focus on one thing, and that's getting you the compensation you deserve. Every case we take personally.
My attorney is Joe Barbary. He can be yours too.
Mumford Oil and Gas Supply is your one-stop shop for top quality products and procurement in the Michigan oil and gas industry. With over 45 years of experience and a strong commitment to customer satisfaction, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply delivers the best solutions for your oil and gas production, drilling, and service needs. If you need it, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply can get it. Visit them on Fancher Day or give them a call at 989-317-8582.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to it on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Our Barbary Law Studios built by Konwinski Construction. Also love the J&J Auto, Blocko Pools and Spas, Konwinski Construction, Weber Brothers Sawmill, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply, E&S Graphics, Mount Pleasant Automotive, and Bryce Up the Grip, Joe Wentworth, Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates. Haverkamp with the basketball to start the second quarter for the Aggies. Out there for Beal, it's Gary Zucker, Avery Small, Eric Elias, and the Super Gatrill brothers. Turn, shoot for Hooker. It's good. It was great defense from Grady Gatrill. Hooker just got the fadeaway to go over the outstretched hand of the freshman. It's now 14-7. McBain has doubled up the Aggies right now. They got to make something happen here early in the second quarter. Drake Gatrill catch and shoot. It's no good from the corner. Clayton Hooker gathers the rebound. Rodenball into the front court. Goes to Brunick. Brunick down low to Hooker. Great defense from Grady Gatrill. He wants to throw it off the freshman. It does go out of bounds. It'll stay here. Great defense there, though, from Grady Gatrill. Wasn't really anything Hooker could do except just throw the basketball off of the defender. Kyler Smith in, Drake Gatrill out. So you've got Avery Small, Gary Zucker, Eric Elias, Kyler Smith, and the Gatrill brothers out there. Or pardon me, Grady Gatrill out there. Hand off to Rodenball off the inbound. Trying to find an opening, and they go in the corner here to Hooker, right back to Rodenball as it goes. He'll bring it to the top of the key to set up the offense for the Ramblers. They lead it 14-7 here in the second quarter. 7 minutes left to go. Aggies find themselves behind here early as Rodenball tees up the 3. It's a toilet bowl in and out. Hooker's rebound and shot is no good, but he'll draw the foul on the play. Big-time play from Clayton Hooker out there to come up with the rebound, and Rodenball, you're saying, you got to be kidding me. That thing absolutely toilet bowled out of the rim. Hooker at the free throw line. The first foul going against Grady Gatrill. Clayton Hooker's already got 7 in this one. Make it 8 for the superstar junior. Drake Gatrill checking back into the game. He's going to replace Gary Zucker. So you got Avery Small, Drake Gatrill, Eric Elias, Grady Gatrill, and Kyler Smith. 5 out there, brought to you by our friends at Mount Pleasant Automotive. Second free throw also good for Hooker. He is having a game so far here in the first half, and Grady Gatrell's played great on him. He has made some tough shots. Fade away over the defense, NBA range three-pointer. Smith in the lane and answers right back with a field goal. He got it on the cut, finished on the right side of the rim over the defense. Now 16-9, McBain with the lead. Rodenbaugh. Pollington wants the NBA range three himself. That's in and out, no good. In for the rebound is Brunick. His shot no good. Coming up with a loose ball is Kyler Smith. Physical rebounding right there. Smith into the front court. Nobody stops ball. I'm taking it all the way. And he gets called for the charge. They're going to say that Rodenbaugh got there, got position, and drew the foul. Smith thought he was going to be headed to the free throw line. 6:20 left to go, second quarter. More love going out to our friends at Mount Pleasant Public Schools, Martinez Lawn Care, Bogwai, Banga, and Bradley, Dick Silva Auto Sales, Brickner and Bunker Farm Bureau Insurance, Block Electric, The Diner, WW Construction, All Seasons Fireworks, Pure Plumbing, Hanging by a Thread, GNS Mechanical, and the Maryland Chapman Memorial Fund. Steal for the Aggies. Kyler Smith brings it into the front court slowly. Drops it off to Grady Gatrell. Gatrell here near side to Eric Elias. Elias back to Grady Gatrell. Now to Avery Small in the corner. He's able to catch and shoot. Shot long, no good. There's Elias with the rebound. Put back, no good. He gets his own rebound once again. It's going to be knocked away. He'll draw the foul. Big time play there from Eric Elias. Skying for the rebound. 16-9 the score. 5:49 left to go, second quarter. Gary Zucker checks back into the game for Avery Small. Ball goes into Grady Gatrell to Gary Zucker. Now to Drake Gatrell on the move. Nice job by Haverkamp running around screens to get in front of Gatrell before he could drive. Eric Elias now gets the handoff. He'll take it to the elbow. To Gary Zucker. To Grady Gatrell. Grady Gatrell jab steps. Brunick guarding him. Kicks it to Kyler Smith. He's open on the catch and shoot. In and out, no good. Couple of them were just rattled out for Beal City here in this first half. That's why McBain leads by 7, 16-9. 5:15 left to go, second quarter. Here's a steal for Grady Gatrell. He's bringing it into the front court, one-on-one with Hooker. He up-fakes, turns, spins, puts up the shot. It's good. What a shot from Grady Gatrell. He's got 7. It's 16-11. McBain in front. Pollington with the basketball. Guarding him is Eric Elias. Up top it goes to Brunick. Now to Rodenbaugh. Catch and shoot. It's nothing but net for Josh Rodenbaugh. McBain is hot as a Blocko jacuzzi from long range here in the first half. They've already got 3 triples. Smith into the front court. Guarded by Rodenbaugh. Goes around the defender. Hands it off to Elias. Elias to Grady Gatrell. Extra pass to Drake Gatrell. His corner 3. Long, no good. Rebound goes into the hands of Haverkamp. Haverkamp to Rodenbaugh. To Hooker. Hooker to Pollington on the catch and shoot. He doesn't take it. Back to Hooker it goes. Back to Rodenbaugh. It goes near the half-court line. Driving lane. We're going to have a bump foul going against Kyler Smith. 19-11 is the score. 4:13 left to go, second quarter. Avery Small checking back in for Eric Elias. Love to our friends. Dance Again, Dress Consignment Shop in Wademan. Don't got to go to the big city to look pretty for prom. They've got you connected at Dance Again, Dress Consignment Shop in Wademan. Also love to CNC Enterprises, the Isabella Community Sportsplex, Mount Pleasant Heating and AC, Smith & Sons, the Beal City Village Store, Sydney's Judges Bench, Dog Central, Barry Funeral Home, Boomer's Lawn Care, and Doozy's Ice Cream Place. Shot no good. Aggies with the rebound. They bring it into the front court, trailing by 8 halfway through this second quarter. Foul on Rodenbaugh on the perimeter. Those are the calls you want if you're Beal City. A little hand check there from Rodenbaugh draws the foul. That'll be his first. Kyler Smith checking in for Eric Elias. So starting 5 out there for Beal. Small, Zucker, the Gatrells, and Kyler Smith. Avery Small with the basketball. Cason Pollington guarding him. Goes around a couple screens. Now to Kyler Smith it goes. Smith into the lane. Floaters, good off the glass. What a drive from Kyler Smith. He's got 4. That'll be on the running for our Bills Custom Fab fabrication of the game. 19-13, 3:37 left to go, second quarter. Haverkamp to Rodenbaugh. Want to get it to Hooker, but it's not there. Brunick on the catch and shoot. That's off the glass and good. The bank is open, much to the dismay of the Beal City faithful. That puts McBain up 9, 22-13. Gatrell with it. Drives right by Hooker. Drops it off to Zucker. No good on the land. His putback attempt is also no good. Hooker clears the rebound. What a drive and dish there from Gatrell. Zucker just couldn't get the basket to go. Hooker looking for the spin. Rodenbaugh, deep three, in and out, no good. Ooh, Rodenbaugh has got the green light here tonight, which makes him very, very dangerous shooting from that far out. What a drive from Drake Gatrell. He gets it to drop in. He's got 5, 22-15 the score. Rodenbaugh to Brunick. And if you're joining us on Facebook, a much higher quality broadcast over on YouTube for you to check out. Hooker forces it up in the lane. No good. Grady Gatrell with the rebound after some great post defense as well. Weber Brothers Sawmill, timber of the game. Tight play there from Grady Gatrell. Screen. Avery Small now has the basketball. Guarding him, Rodenbaugh. Kyler Smith now with it. Guarding him is Cason Pollington. Looks to go by him, loses it for a moment. Zucker's able to come up with the loose ball. Zucker looks to drive. Goes to Kyler Smith. Smith to Small. Extra pass. Drake Gatrell. Corner three again. Long. Zucker looks to grab the rebound. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Beal City. 2 minutes left to go until our Gates Drilling and Service halftime report. Timeout coming from Beal City. We'll keep our broadcast right here. 22-15, McBain in the lead. 9 points from Clayton Hooker. 5 from Colin Haverkamp to lead the way. For Beal City, you've got 7 from Grady Gatrell, 5 from Drake Gatrell, and 4 from Mr. Kyler Smith. Much love going out to our friends. Dog Central, Barry Funeral Home, Boomer's Lawn Care, Doozy's Ice Cream Place, almost up north, Stitches for Britches, Schaefer's Bait and Sporting Goods, Gross Farms, Brad Gross Electric, the Fisher Companies, along with Kenneth Egger at DDS. And again, if you're joining us on Facebook, shout out to my big-time sponsors. You don't see those logos like you do on YouTube on our full video broadcast. Barberry Law, Gates Drilling and Service, Bill's Custom Fab, The Bird All-American Grill, Clark Modular Homes, Weefrich Financial, Woods Household Appliance, Brad Malley Well Drilling and Malley Construction. It's because of those and our other great sponsors that make it possible for me, well, along with some great friends, that make it possible for me to bring you 2 games here in one night. Joe Marciando, Bubba McLean, Owen Dick. And once this one's over, they will go live. Another just phone broadcast from Gaylord, but hey, somebody's got to be there. We are getting it done. Big, big shout out to Joe Marciano, Jason Bubba McLean making that happen. An extra shout out to Joe. No, Bubba's going up there anyway with the spectator bus, but Joe's already up there, probably already set up, getting ready to go. Big, big shout out to him. Head of the school student broadcasting program at the GI Tech Center. Avery Small knocks it away from Rodenbaugh. Into the front court comes the junior with the dribble. Looks to shake and bake on Pollington. Pollington doing a good job staying in front of the ball handler. They get it to Kyler Smith on the move. Extra pass to Gary Zucker. He'll take it back to Grady Gatrell. Now back to Drake Gatrell. Drake Gatrell wants the elbow jumper. It's up off the rim. No good. Long rebound goes into the hands of Josh Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh into the front court. He'll slow it down. If you're McBain, you might even think about holding for a final shot here. As I say that, they get the ball to the superstar Hooker into post. Double team eventually comes. They work it up to Haverkamp. He wants the three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound chased down by Avery Small. Small into the front court. Slow things down. Drake Gatrell with the basketball. He's going to get a screen from his younger brother, Grady. He goes around it into the lane. Kicks it to Avery Small in the corner. Catch and shoot for Small. Money! Avery Small with the triple. It's just a 4-point game. 22-18. Rodenbaugh into the front court. Drops it back to Hooker. Hooker into the lane. Charge against Clayton Hooker. Taking the business end of that one. The all-sports superstar, Kyler Smith. That's 2 on Clayton Hooker. What a play from Kyler Smith. Not easy to stick your chops in there and take one for your team, but that's what he does. 22-18. 40 seconds left to go, second quarter. Drake Gatrell into the front court with the basketball. Hands it off to Kyler Smith. Smith to Gary Zucker. Zucker in the corner to Avery Small. Cut to Gatrell, wide open. Drake Gatrell lays it in. What a pass from Avery Small. That'll be in the running for our Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assist of the game. Again, if you're joining us on Facebook as we approach halftime, our better broadcast, I'll just say, is over on YouTube. And so if you're on Facebook, There's a link right below. If you scroll a little bit down from our broadcast, it'll take you right to that YouTube page. Drake Gatrell brings it to the front court as the Aggies force another turnover. A chance to tie or take the lead here in the final seconds of the first half. Screen from Kyler Smith. He gets it back. He up fakes. Into lane it goes. Gary Zucker catch and shoot from the corner. It's good! Woo! Zucker with the three. If only that would have been the end of the game for the game winner. It's 23-22. Beal City with the lead as we head to the half. The Aggies outscore the Ramblers 16-10 to take the lead going into halftime. What a play from Gary Zucker, and the Aggies making that extra pass and making it happen right there in the final seconds to take the lead. It's 23-22, Beal City in front as we head to our Gates Drilling and Service halftime show. Time for This Week in MHSAA Sports with John Ross. I will come back with the second half. What a game. The Aggies lead it 23-22, second half coming right up.
Brad Malley Well Drilling has proudly served Mid-Michigan since the early 1990s. We are family-owned with 3 licensed drillers and over 100 years of experience. We specialize in 5-inch PVC water wells and systems ranging from 2 to 12 inches. Every well we do includes a 5-year warranty and 1-year parts and labor guarantee. We are available 24/7, and you'll always talk to a real person. Call Brad Malley Well Drilling today for a free estimate. Trusted service, generation after generation.
Clark Modular Homes in Mount Pleasant are a one-stop shop from the buy, the build, and beyond with their fantastic service department. Stop in to see their selection and purchase options today on Pickard Road or visit them online at modularhomesbyclark.com. Clark Modular Homes, supporting Mid-Michigan youth in and out of the classroom.
The first winter finals are in the books, and one former athletic director is set to receive honors for his work with Unified Sports. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Marquette has 2 new trophies to add to the cabinet, both for UP Swimming and Diving Championships. The girls team won their 5th straight UP Swimming and Diving Championship. The Sentinels finished first in 5 events and second in 3 more. It's Marquette's 30th Girls UP Swim and Dive Championship overall. Houghton was second, Kingsford third. On the boys' side, Marquette used depth to overwhelm. They had 2 first-place finishes and 6 second-place finishes to capture their 7th straight and 33rd overall UP Swim and Dive title. Kingsford was second, ending a 5-year run of second-place finishes for Houghton, who was 4th, behind third-place Sault Ste. Marie. For more on the UP Swimming and Diving Finals and to check out past champions and results, make sure you check out MHSAA.com and click on Swim and Dive. It's time for Game Balls, when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. First, Dane Ivey won over 1,000 career points for Pinconning in a 60-45 win over Shepherd. Ivey had 25 in the game, the last of the regular season for the Spartans. Ludington's Cam Gunsel also won over 1,000 career points in his team's final regular season game. Gunsel had 27 in a 68-55 win over Manistee. And finally, 2 members of the Student Advisory Council also won over 1,000 career points. Cole Heist from Big Rapids and Ethan Stein of Bridgman both topped 1,000 just 2 days apart, and both are also Scholar Athlete Award winners.
The Michigan Achievement Scholarship is funding every grad, every path. Odds are your high school senior or recent grad will qualify for tuition-free community college, up to $27,500 at a public or private university, or up to $4,000 for a trade school or career training program, no matter their GPA. Wherever your child is headed, there's free money to get them there. Simply fill out the FAFSA to apply. Get started at mi.gov/achievement.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with the MHSAA's Sam Davis.
2 wrestlers are near the out-of-bounds line. The offensive wrestler is completely out of bounds while holding the defensive wrestler on his back. Only the defensive wrestler's shoulder is on the out-of-bounds line and nothing else is touching in bounds. What's the call? The officials should continue to let them wrestle. Wrestlers are considered in bounds if a total of 2 supporting points of either wrestler are inside or on the boundary line. They're also in bounds if a shoulder of the defensive wrestler or the hip of the offensive wrestler is inside or on the line. as both of these situations count as 2 points of contact. With the shoulder, it's also the scapula making contact, and with the hip, it's also the thigh. But if there are 2 points of contact inside or on the line, wrestling can continue.
Thanks, Sam. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you are interested, go to the MHSAA website now to register. As athletic director at Novi High School a decade ago, Brian Gordon helped Michigan become a national leader in growing Special Olympics unified sports for students with intellectual disabilities. Nearly 3 years after retiring from school administration, he remains an impassioned advocate, helping schools all over the state add these inclusive programs to their athletic offerings. To recognize his pioneering and now continuing work in expanding these opportunities across the state, Gordon has been selected as the recipient of this year's Nate Hampton Champion of Progress in Athletics Award by the Michigan High School Athletic Association. The Hampton Award was created by the MHSAA's Representative Council to honor Nate Hampton, who retired in 2021 after serving in education and educational athletics for 50 years, including the last 32 as an MHSAA Assistant Director. Honorees have championed the promotion and advancement of opportunities for women, minorities, and other underrepresented groups within interscholastic athletics, while serving as an administrator, coach, official educator, or school sports leader in Michigan. While at Novi, Gordon and Brighton Athletic Director John Thompson were inspired to bring unified sports not only to their schools, but to the Kensington Lakes Activities Association as a whole. The KLAA at Novi hosted the first league tournament in the nation for unified sports teams, playing 21 basketball games during the inaugural event. Gordon will receive the Hampton Award during the Michigan Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association's annual conference next month in Traverse City. For more on Gordon and this award, please check out MHSAA.com. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross. We'll be back next week.
Hey guys, it's Tanya from Clark Modular Homes. I'm here to talk to you today about who we are and what we do. Clark's opened in 1983 and has been centrally located right here in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. We have one of the largest display centers with around 12 to 15 homes on display all year round. We have a fully experienced staff. We also have an in-house project manager who can pull our permits and coordinate our job from start to finish. We are proud to have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. We are our own contractor, making it a one-stop shop for you for your home building needs. As the owner would say, we can do it all.
Brad Malley Well Drilling has proudly served mid-Michigan since the early 1990s. We are family-owned with 3 licensed drillers and over 100 years of experience. We specialize in 5-inch PVC water wells and systems ranging from 2 to 12 inches. Every well we do includes a 5-year warranty and 1-year parts and labor guarantee. We are available 24/7, and you'll always talk to a real person. Call Brad Malley Well Drilling today for a free estimate. Trusted service, generation after generation.
Weber Brothers Sawmill has been in the sawmill and logging business since 1950. Weber Brothers Sawmill by standing timber and logs all over central and northern Michigan with National Hardwood Lumber Association certification. You can be assured of a professional job, from the marking and cruising of your woods through the harvest. Weber Brothers Sawmill is a proud supporter of our local high school student athletes. Blackhole Pools and Spas is Mid-Michigan's #1 pool and hot tub destination that will turn your old space into your #1 destination. From delivery of a full pool for the family to the relaxing hot tub for after work for mom and dad, Blackhole Pools and Spas does it all. Stop by their showroom on Remus Road to check out their beautiful selection of hot tubs and learn how you can build the pool of your dreams.
J&J Auto in Wademan is Mid-Michigan's elite automotive repair shop. J&J Auto offers complete collision repair and mechanical repair. Stop by on Wademan Road or call them today at 989-644-8908. J&J Auto, proud supporters of high school student athletes.
Pure sportsmanship is the most important thing in high school sports. When it comes to your home or business, Pure Plumbing just might be the most important thing. If your plumbing isn't pure, don't worry, no one needs to see the other angle. For Pure Plumbing,
Call 989-644-8928 or visit mipureplumbing.com. Block Electric Company in Wademan has been powering Michigan for over 30 years. There's no job too big or too small for Block Electric Company, like an entire school or something simple at the home, like making sure the outdoor lighting, thermostat, or ceiling fan is installed professionally. Block Electric Company is a proud supporter of local schools and high school student athletes, learning skills in and out of the classroom to lead our communities tomorrow. Good luck to all student athletes from Block Electric Company, and go Aggies.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Thanks so much for tuning in to our Gates Drilling and Service halftime report. Much love to our friends at Barbary Law, Gates Drilling and Service, Bill's Custom Fab, The Bird All-American Grill, Clark Modular Homes, Weefrich Financial, Woods Household Appliance, Brad Malley Well Drilling, Malley Construction, J&J Auto, Blocko Pools and Spas, Konwinski Construction, Weber Brothers Sawmill, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply, ENS Graphics, Mount Pleasant Automotive, along with Bryce Up the Grab, Joe Wentworth, Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, our sponsor of Closing the Deal. And somebody's going to have to step up and close the deal for Beal City in the second half if they want to vanquish their rival, the McBain Ramblers. We've played a half. We've kind of decided a whole lot of nothing. Beal City leads it 23-22. They did trail 16-7 at a couple points, maybe even 16-5. It was a good close of the second quarter for Beal City, including a buzzer-beating three-pointer from Gary Zucker to put the Aggies up by 1 at the half. Start of the second half. Avery Small with the ball on the perimeter. They go to Grady Gatrell at the elbow. Fake the screen. Small goes the other way. He wants to kick it out. It's tipped. Ends up in the hands of Drake Gatrell off the pass from Kyler Smith. Haverkamp guarding him. Back to Smith they go. Brunick guarding Smith. Back to Gatrell it goes. Haverkamp guarding Gatrell. He'll go around a screen from Gary Zucker. A lot of contact on the play. No foul call. Gatrell takes it in. Now kind of retreats. He's going to hand it off to Avery Small. Small being guarded by Drew Hamilton. Kyler Smith now has it being guarded by Brunick. The Aggies running some clock here to start the third quarter. Grady Gatrell with the basketball. Now to Avery Small it goes. Small will bring it towards the half-court line. The Aggies running some clock here, nursing, well, just a one-point lead. Now Grady Gatrell drives in a lane. Shot no good. Looks to get his own rebound back, but it's gathered by the Ramblers. Hooker into the front court. Awaiting him defensively is Grady Gatrell. Tries to find an opening, but it's not there. Back to Rodenbaugh. It goes at the top of the key. Now to Haverkamp, guarded by Kyler Smith. They want to get it down low to Clayton Hooker, but it's not there. Good defense from Grady Gatrell. A little help as well from Gary Zucker. Now Drew Hamilton with the basketball. Around the perimeter goes. Again, a lot of clock running right now for both these teams here in this third quarter. 23-22. Hooker into lane. His floater is good over the defense. He's our first player into double figures. He's got 11 of the 24 for the Ramblers as they go back up by 1, and what's probably our 8th or 9th lead change in this game. It's back and forth in the first quarter. McBain got a solid lead in the second quarter, but the Aggies came roaring back. Kick out to Avery Small after the drive from Drake Gatrell. Small in the lane, looks to finish down low. He's going to be toppled. We got a foul call going against McBain, waiting to see who that goes against. If it's against Hooker, that would be his third foul. It's going to go against Drew Hamilton. 24-23 the score. Second foul going against Drew Hamilton. Drake Gatrell inbound the basketball. They get it into Kyler Smith in the corner. Rodenbaugh guarding him. Want to kick it out to Avery Small. Small in the lane, looks to finish over the defense, and it drops in. What a strong finish there from Avery Small. He's now got 5. The Aggies go back up by 1. Coming out of the game is Kyler Smith. A little hitch and a giddy up there as he took a bump. That would be a big loss for Beal City if they lose the all-sports superstar Kyler Smith here in the second half, but he's a lot tougher than I am. I don't think Coach Gatrell is going to be able to keep him out of this game for very long. 25-24, Aggies with the lead. Rodenbaugh wants to take it back. It's no good. Grabbing the rebound is going to be Brunick. He'll kick it back out to Rodenbaugh. Back to Brunick it goes. Guarding him is Drake Gatrell. Up top to Hamilton. Now to Haverkamp. Guarding Haverkamp is Eric Elias. They go to Hooker at the top of the key. Work it over to Hamilton. Thought about the catch and shoot, but Small closes out defensively. Haverkamp wants to take it in the lane. It's knocked away by Small. Back to Hamilton it goes. He will not take the shot. He was open for it, but didn't take a look.
Rodenbaugh now with it to Hooker at the elbow. Guarded by Eric Elias. It's going to be a foul on the floor going against Beal City off the ball. It'll go against Gary Zucker. Little hold there going against the senior. 25-24 our score. I'll say it again. If you're tuning in on our Facebook phone feed, check over to YouTube. A little bit better audio quality there. We got the video commercials playing as well. 3 for Havercamp's no good. Rebound down low. No good for McBain as well. Gatrell comes up with the rebound. He's going to draw. No, it'll be a jump ball. That'll keep it with McBain. Ooh, that could have been another foul picked up there on Havercamp. Kyler Smith will check back into the game. Boy, he's a lot tougher than I am. Took that hard bump moments ago, just shook it off. He's ready to go. 4:55 left to go, third quarter. 1 point Beal City lead. A lot of lead changes in this one. Steal on the inbounds almost, but it ends up back in the hands of Rodenbaugh. He passes it across to Hooker. Hooker looks to spin in the lane. His shot is good over 2 defenders. 13 on the night for Clayton Hooker. You're going to have to stop him if you want to win if you're Beal. Avery Small drives into lane. Drops it back out to Kyler Smith. Kyler Smith being guarded by Drew Hamilton. Not Avery Small it goes. 26-25. McBain in front by 1. Small goes around the screen. Steps into the 3! It's good! His older brother, Trey Small, right in front of me on his feet, celebrating his little brother with the big-time three-pointer to put the Aggies back up by 2. 28-26. Halfway through the third quarter. Get to Hooker at the top of the key. Freshman Grady Gatrell on him. Now to Drew Hamilton it goes. 3-second violation going against the Ramblers. Send it back to Beal City. 4:01 left to go, third quarter. Eric Elias checking into the game for Drake Gatrell. The senior point guard will get himself a little rest here. 5 Aggies out on the floor. Brought to you by our friends at Malley Construction and Brad Malley Welding and Clark Modular Homes. It's Kyler Smith, Gary Zucker, Grady Gatrell, Eric Elias, and Avery Small. Small goes around the defense into lane. He kicks it to Zucker. He wants the 3. He's going to be fouled on the 3. Gary Zucker is headed to the free throw line here for 3 free throws. The Aggies are up by 2. I think if he knocks all 3 of these down, 5 points might be their biggest lead of the game. And that foul goes against Brunick. You really want that third foul on Hooker if you're Beal City. But he's done a good job avoiding it so far. Zucker makes the first free throw to give him 4 on the night. Another all-sports superstar here for Beal City. The gridiron, the baseball diamond, the hardwood, doesn't matter. Zucker gets it done. Misses that second free throw. A little broadcaster's jinx there. He's got another one on deck here. That one is money. He's got 5. The Aggies go up by 4, 30-26. We've got 3:45 left in the third quarter. Hooker will bring it into the front court, drop it back to Rodenbaugh. Guarding him is Avery Small. Kason Pollington now with the basketball, guarded by Eric Elias. Up top it goes to Hooker. He looks to drive in a lane. Shot up, no good. Looks to get his own rebound. He's double and triple team. Still gets it up and in. Clayton Hooker refusing to be denied on the play. He has got 15 of the 28 for McBain. It's 30-28. Ramblers trailing by 2 to our Beal City Aggies. Small in the lane, all the way to the hoop, layup, no good. He's going to get called for the charge. Rodenbaugh actually helps him up after that one. The layup was no good either way, and it's just his first foul, so not a big change of events there if it was a quote-unquote missed call, you could say. 30-28 is the score. We've got 3 minutes left in the third quarter as Rodenbaugh brings it across the half-court line for the Ramblers. To Kason Pollington. Up top to Brunick. Drives on Zucker. Scoop shot no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Avery Small. Small spins around the defense. Kicks it way ahead to Kyler Smith. Corner 3. Catch and shoot. You hear it. Money. Smith now with 7 as the Beal City crowd roars as the Aggies go up 33-28. 2:33 left in the third quarter. Hooker up fakes on the three. Extra pass to Rodenbaugh. He wants it. It's nothing but air. Nothing but air for Rodenbaugh as Elias clears the rebound. The Aggies into the front court. 5-point lead. 2:20 left in the third quarter. Game 1 of 2 tonight here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Coming up after this one, Joe Marciando, Bubba McLean on the call as the Mount Pleasant Oilers take on Marquette and Gaylord. I'll be there as soon as I can. Elias in the corner, goes into the lane, looks for the shot, no good. Contact on the layup, no foul call, but they let him play. Timeout coming from McBain. It's a full timeout. We'll take it as well. Back with more Aggie Hoops right after this.
Weefridge Financial knows it can be incredibly overwhelming to navigate the world of financial planning. With trusted guidance and easy-to-understand advice, you can feel comfortable in your financial future with Weefridge Financial. Weefridge Financial assists people in all stages of life with a specialization in retirement and investment planning. Experience the power of working with an advisor dedicated to your success. Visit WeefridgeFinancial.com. Visit them in downtown Mount Pleasant. Call or text 989-953-7888. Weefridge Financial, member SIPC. The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, open every day but Sunday for lunch and dinner. Delicious pizza, the world-famous Bird Burger, handcrafted, fresh-baked subs, many apps, and much more. There's something for everyone at The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, where friends gather like family. The Bird, supporting high school sports in mid-Michigan for nearly 100 years.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back inside our Barbary Law Studios, built by Konwinski Construction. More love to Gates Drilling and Service, Bill's Custom Fab, The Bird All-American Grill, Clark Modular Homes, Weefridge Financial, Woods Household Appliance, Brad Mallywell Drilling, Malley Construction. Here we go. 2:03 left to go, third quarter. Rambler basketball, 5-point lead for the Aggies. 33-28 to score. Want to get down low to Hooker. He's double-teamed immediately. Shot good and the foul. What a play for Clay and Hooker. Flex the muscles a little bit. Could be maybe a taunting or something like that, but it wasn't really directed at anybody. And what a big play there from Clay and Hooker. He's got 17, can make it 18 here at the free throw line. He does knock that down. The junior superstar has got 18 of the 31 for McBain. Beal City a little bit more spread out. 8 for Small, 5 for Zucker, 7 for Drake Gatrell, 7 for Grady Gatrell, 7 for Kyler Smith. Joe Marciando, yep, soon as I'm done with the phone broadcast, Joe, you go live up in Gaylord. Not able to text him back as he messages my phone, but I see it pop up here on the iPad. Drake Gatrell looks to drive, gets caught in no man's land. He's able to swing it out to Elias. Elias goes cross-court to Gary Zucker. Zucker drives by Pollington, looks to finish at the hoop. It's good. What an athletic finish from Mr. Gary Zucker. He's now got 7 in the ball game. 4-point lead for the Aggies. Just over 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. What a battle this has been between these two Co-Highland Conference champions and district champions. Into the lane goes Hooker. Shot good. No foul call. Beal City wants the call. They don't get it. Hooker's now got 20. It's back to a 2-point game. Grady Gatrell with the basketball on the perimeter. Now to Kyler Smith. The Aggies running some clock here at the end of the third quarter. Cross court, it goes to the top of the key to Grady Gatrell. Gatrell guarded by Hooker, trying to find some space. Goes by him. A lot of bumping on the play. No foul call. Gatrell wants the call. It's going to be knocked away from him. Coming up with a loose ball is McBain. Beal City not happy about the call. Haverkamp into the front court. His shot off the glass and good to tie the game. His first basket since the first quarter. 35-35 the score. Drake Gatrell all the way into the lane. Kicks it out. Kyler Smith, catch and shoot. Top of the key. Money for the sharpshooting junior. He's got 10. Full court heave from McBain is no good. The Aggies lead it 38-35 at the end of the third quarter. Woo, a barn burner on our hands. Back with a fourth quarter right after this on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Value is not just a price. When you buy something for your home, it's an investment. Knowing that you're getting a great deal and service after the sale is priceless. At Woods Household, we only carry quality products for your home at competitive prices. Furniture that is attractive and durable. Comfortable mattresses that last for years. flooring that stands up to wear and tear. These are all products that last by trusted name brands like FlexSteel, Serta, Whirlpool, and many more. So shop the Woods way.
Blocko Pools and Spas is Mid-Michigan's #1 pool and hot tub destination that will turn your old space into your #1 destination. From delivery of a full pool for the family to the relaxing hot tub for after work for mom and dad, Blocko Pools and Spas does it all. Stop by their showroom on Remus Road to check out their beautiful selection of hot tubs and learn how you can build the pool of your dreams.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Here we go. 38-35. Start of the fourth quarter. Beal City leads McBain by 3. A trip to the regional final on the line. Beal City's 22-2. McBain's 21-2. Grady Gatrell has it on the perimeter, guarded by Clayton Hooker. Bring it towards the top of the key. So Gatrell just waiting for Hooker to close out in that 5-second count. Now drive by him and kick it to Kyler Smith. Smith now dribbles it towards the top of the key. Crossover on the defender. Into lane he goes. Nice through the defense. Layup rattles out. No good. Oh, my. Kyler Smith, everything but the basket as he drove the lane. Hooker into the front court for the Ramblers. Goes to Brunick with the basketball. Back to Hooker. He looks to spin his way into lane. No travel call, and he gets it to go. Clear travel there. I often say better view brought to you by Woods Household Appliance, but he moves that pivot foot obviously there, even from my broadcast position, but he'll get the basket to go regardless. 38-37. Clayton Hooker's got 22 of the 37. Gatrell drive, hoop and hard for the senior. Drake Gatrell's got 9, can make it 10 with the free throw line. What an answer back there from the senior Drake Gatrell. A little anything you can do, I can do better there from Gatrell as Hooker gets the basket, but then he comes down and gets the and one opportunity. Free throw rattles in for the senior. He has got 10. Kyler Smith has got 10. Grady Gatrell's got 7. Avery Small's got 8. Gary Zucker's got 7. That is some balance. Opposite of McBain, who's got 22 from Hooker. Then you've got 7 from Haverkamp, 3 from Brunick, 2 from Hamilton, 3 from Rodenbaugh. That is it. 41-37. The Aggies up by 4. It's Rambler basketball. Clayton Hooker will inbound it from underneath his own hoop. They get it into Kason Pollington in the corner. Swings it up top to Haverkamp. Now with the basketball is going to be Braden Winkle. Want to swing it to Haverkamp. It's knocked out of bounds by Drake Gatrell. 6:40 left to go, third quarter. Again, the winner of this game plays the winner of the second game, which is Pinconning and Tawas. Whoever wins this one will be a monster favorite on Thursday. Obviously, you still got to play the game, but you could call this the de facto regional champ. If they seeded things, this would have been the championship game if they were victorious in the regional semis. Hooker open at the top of the key. Doesn't take the pull-up three. I am surprised. Now with it is Winkle. Back in the corner goes to Hooker. He looks to go baseline, tries to find some space. He's going to throw it off of Kyler Smith. So it'll stay Rambler basketball. 6:22 left in the fourth quarter. It's 41-37. Soon as this game is over, Joe Marciano, Bubba McLean will be going live. They get it down low. Hooker's able to get it to go. He's got 24. 41-39 the score. Great finish down low from Clayton Hooker, despite strong defense from Grady Gatrell. Drake Gatrell now has the basketball on the volleyball line. Kason Pollington guarding him. We'll bring him out towards the half-court line. Look to dribble by him. Looks to shake him. Again, don't mind running some clock right now if you're Beal City. You lead it by 2. There's no shot clock here in boys high school hoops. Gatrell goes by Pollington to the elbow. He'll kick it out to Avery Small, to Kyler Smith in the corner. Great close out there from Haverkamp to not allow Smith to pull that triple try. Now to Small it goes. Back to Kyler Smith. Smith brings it towards the middle of the floor. Now it goes to Drake Gatrell. We've got 5:30 left in the fourth quarter. It's a 2-point game. Gatrell to the lane. Shot up. Good. And a foul! Drake Gatrell with another and one. He's got 12. Can make it 13. He scored all 5 points for Beal City here in this fourth quarter. There's 5:24 left to go. Rodenbaugh checks back into the game. Your 5 Aggies out on the floor. It's the starting 5. The Super Gatro brothers, the senior Drake and the freshman Grady, Gary Zucker, Avery Small, and Kyler Smith. Those are your 5 Aggies out on the floor. 4-point lead with 5:24 left to go in quarter number 4. Gatro's free throw is true. He's got 13. Hooker with the basketball. 5-point lead for the Aggies. Just over 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Haverkamp with it. Near side, right next to the McBain Rambler bench. He looks to drive, goes to Rodenbaugh, up top to Pollington. Now to Clayton Hooker. Back to Rodenbaugh it goes. If you're Beal City, you love the McBains running some clock right here. You know the game plan is going to be to get the ball to Clayton Hooker. Pollington with it. Fakes one way, now the other. Hooker steals the pass, somehow gets the lay-in to go. I don't even think they wanted to pass it to Clayton Hooker, but he took the pass out of the air and laid it in. It probably would have been a steal if he didn't do that as well. What a game for Clayton Hooker. He's got 26 points. We've got a 30-second timeout coming from Beal City. We will keep it right here. The Aggies lead it 44-41 with 4:42 left in the game. Love, Bryce up the graph, Joe Wentworth, Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, our sponsor of Closing the Deal. The deal still needs to be closed in this one. If you need some help closing a deal on your property or buying a property, Bryce up the graph, Joe Wentworth are your guys. Also love to Mount Pleasant Automotive, ENS Graphics, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply, Weber Brothers Sawmill, Konwinski Construction, Blocko Pools and Spots, J&J Auto, Mallon Construction, Brad Malley Well Drilling, and Clark Modular Homes. Also love to Woods Household Appliance, a Weef Rich Financial, The Bird All-American Grill, Bill's Custom Fab, Gates Drilling and Service, and Barberry Law. Also love to Mount Pleasant Public Schools, Martinez Lawn Care, Martinez Painting, and Martinez Cleaning, Bogwa Banga and Bradley, Powell Frame and Collision, Dick Sova Auto Sales, Brickner and Bunker Farm Bureau Insurance Group, Block Electric, The Diner, WW Construction, All Seasons Fireworks, Pure Plumbing, Hanging by a Thread, GNS Mechanical, Kevin Edwards, Mike Stanton, Julie Prout, and the crew at the Maryland Chapman Memorial Fund. Pollington guarding Gatrell. He goes by him. Now dribbles it back out. It's going to be knocked away for a moment. Grady Gatrell's able to recover the basketball. Down low to Zucker. He looks to finish. He's going to kick it back out to Grady Gatrell, though. Gatrell spins around the defensive Hooker. Back to Gary Zucker it goes. Zucker with a crossover dribble. Hicks it back to Grady Gatrell. Again, if you're Beal, you stay patient. You hold the basketball here. You can run as much clock as you want. Avery Small on the perimeter. Colton Haverkamp with it near the half-court line. Drake Gatrell now with the basketball. Getting guarded by Kaysen Pollington. Little arm bar there from Pollington. No foul call. Gatrell gets himself into trouble. He's bumped. No foul call. Rodenbaugh just throws the pass away, though, so it'll go back to Beal City. 44-41 is the score. 3:46 left to go in the fourth quarter. Aggie basketball. They lead it by 3. Drake Gatrell's got 13. Think about that. Zaid Batchelder, baller of the game, brought to you by our friends at Weef Rich Financial. We know the Weber Brothers Sawmill Timber of the game is going to Grady Gatrell for battling with Hooker down low. Hooker's got 26, but Gatrell's made him work. There's the foul on the perimeter that Aggie fans have been waiting for. It'll be the third team foul going against McBain. 3:37 left in the fourth quarter. The Aggies lead it. 44-41. We'll refocus the scoreboard here in just a moment. All right, we got that scoreboard fixed here. Again, we got the Smalls in front of us. They're jumping up and down, getting excited, and I cannot blame them. Avery Small playing great. He's got 8 points so far, doing a great job defensively as well. 44-41 is the score. Timeout taken on the floor. Again, we got a Short Bird All-American Grill post-game show coming up. So your boy's going to try and head up to Gaylord, and as soon as this one's done, it's only 6:31 right now, but it'll be right at 7 o'clock, right at tip-off. Joe Marciando, Jason Bubba McClain are going to be going live in Gaylord for Mount Pleasant Marquette boys basketball. 44-41 is the score. They get the ball into Kyler Smith. Smith gets it out to Avery Small. 3:30 left in the game. 3 team fouls so far against the Ramblers. There will be a foul on the perimeter going against Pollington. Again, if you're Beal City, you absolutely love that call. (44-41) our score. One more foul will start sending the Aggies to the free throw line. That is the 4th team foul going against the Ramblers. This game could come down to free throws. Smith looks to drive. It's taken off his feet. No foul call. Looks to rip the basketball away. It ends up in the hands of Kason Pollington. Rodenball into the front court to Hooker. Spot up 3 for the tie. In and out, no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Avery Small. Woo, boy. The Aggies got away with one right there as the superstar Clayton Hooker got himself a look, but he couldn't knock it down. Small kicks it in the corner to Gatrell. Up top to Grady Gatrell. He'll dribble it back towards the half-court line as the Aggies look to continue to run some clock here with a 3-point lead. Gary Zucker, catch and shoot. Nope, he'll get it to Kyler Smith. He thought about the catch and shoot. Be a foul call going against Josh Rodenball. That'll send Kyler Smith to the free throw line. That's the second foul going against Josh Rodenball. 2:48 left to go in our ball game. 44-41. The Aggies in front. You've got 10 points for Kyler Smith. He's now at the charity stripe. We've also got 13 from Drake Gatrell, 7 from Grady Gatrell, 8 from Avery Small, and 8 from Gary Zucker. Free throw, Kyler Smith. Cash. The Aggies up by 4 with 2:48 left in the ball game. Second free throw for Smith. Cash. He matches his number. He wears 12. He's got 12. It's 46-41. Hooker across the half-court line. Grady Gatrell guarding him. Now Kason Pollington has the basketball. Drake Gatrell all over him. To Brunick it goes. You know they want to go to Clayton Hooker here on this possession. Haverkamp could have had the catch and shoot. Doesn't take it. Wide open down low is Pollington, but he misses the bunny. Rodenball can't get it to go either. Rebound tipped out to Kyler Smith. He'll bring it into the front court. 2 minutes left to go. Back to the half-court line it goes to Drake Gatrell. We've got a push from Pollington. No foul call. The refs didn't see it. Small has the basketball in the corner. Pollington closing out on him. He looks to shake and shimmy by him. He does. Into the lane. He'll kick it to Gary Zucker. Clock running now for the Aggies. We're under 2 minutes remaining. Rodenball will foul Kyler Smith to send the sharp-shooting all-sports superstar back to the free throw line. 1:58 left in the ball game. 46-41. The Aggies in front. What a night here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. It could be. The Aggies looking to hold on here. First free throw off the front of the rim for Kyler Smith. We've got another game coming up after this one. Live from Gaylord, it's Marquette versus the Mount Pleasant Oilers. Second free throw is good for Smith. He's got 13. It's a 6-point game. It's going to be knocked away from Hooker at the half-court line. He will recover it. Now they go to Brunick. Brunick with it. It's going to be knocked away. It should be Aggie basketball. No, it's going to be Rambler basketball. And everybody from Beal City wanted that call, but it will be Rambler basketball. 6-point lead for the Aggies. We've got a $1:45. Woo, boy. We've got a late call. Oh, actually, it's a timeout for McBain. We are going to keep our broadcast right here. It's 47-41. Beal City in front with 1:44 left to go in the game. You've got 13 from Drake Gatrell. You've got 13 from Kyler Smith. 8 from Avery Small. 7 from Gary Zucker. 7 from Grady Gatrell. And an unbelievably balanced attack for the Aggies. Slide over to McBain. It's the complete opposite. You've got 7 from Colton Haverkamp. 2 from Drew Hamilton. 3 from Trenton Brunick. 3 from Josh Rodenball. And then 26 from Clayton Hooker. 26 of the 41 coming from Hooker. So if you're Beal City, you've got to feel if you can keep the ball out of Clayton Hooker's hands, you should be able to come out of here a winner and move to the regional final, which would be back here on Thursday night, the winner of Tawas and Pinconning. And later tonight, we'll let you know who that will be. Again, our focus, as soon as this one's over, is to wrap it up quickly with our Bird All-American Grill postgame show and then send things over. Joe Marciano and Bubba McLean to your boy can zip there. It's a 7 o'clock start in Gaylord Boy, 6:36 here. Rodenbaugh gets the long inbounds pass. Avery Small flanking him defensively. Grady Gatrell knocks it out of the hands of Clayton Hooker. Possession will stay with McBain, but a great job by the freshman making everything difficult for Clayton Hooker. They want to get it to Hooker. Gatrell does not allow the pass, so it goes to Brunick. He's over and back. It was right on the half-court line. We'll give him a break. Looking to drive into lane is Hooker. Goes by Gatrell. No, he doesn't go by Gatrell. Great job by Grady Gatrell staying in front of Clayton Hooker. Now to Rodenbaugh it goes. Pollington with it. Up top, Brunick didn't take the catch and shoot. Now he'll drive into lane. Layup is good. Clutch layup there from Trenton Brunick. He's now got 5 points. Timeout coming from McBain. We're not going anywhere right now. Love to our friends, Malley Construction, Brad Malley Well Drilling, Clark Modular Homes, Weefridge Financial, Woods Household Appliance, The Bird All-American Grill, Bill's Custom Fab, Gates Drilling and Service, and Barbary Law. Bill's Custom Fab, fabrication of the game, probably the buzzer-beating 3 going into the half to put the Aggies up by 1 from Gary Zucker. Our Zaid Batchelder baller of the game brought to you by Weefridge Financial. This might be one of those games where it's all 5 of the starters because they have just flat out got it done. 8 for Small, 7 for Zucker, 13 for Drake Gatrell, 7 for Grady Gatrell, and 13 from Kyler Smith. What a balanced effort from this Aggie squad. Again, kind of the opposite for the Ramblers. You've got 26 from Clayton Hooker. The only other guy with 3 field goals is Colton Haverkamp. 47-43 is the score. It's Aggie basketball. The Ramblers trying to set up a 1-3-1 half-court trap look here. Not an easy team to press are the Aggies with all the ball handlers. Everybody out there can handle it. 2 Gatrell, Smith, Small, and Zucker. We do have Rodenbaugh at the front of that trap zone who's really, really tall. Avery Small with it. Goes cross court to Kyler Smith. He'll bring it up across the half-court line. They now look for the trap. He's going to dribble around it, and he'll draw the foul on the play. What a great job by Kyler Smith, staying patient there. He knows he's got the dribble to dribble through traffic, so just stayed calm and eventually was able to draw the foul. He's got 13 on the night. We've got a timeout on the floor with 1:04 left to go. Again, we're not going anywhere. Regional semifinals. Beal City leads McBain 47-43. Much love to our friends. Bryce Updegraff, Joe Wentworth, Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, our sponsor of Closing the Deal. The Aggies just over a minute away from closing the deal versus rival McBain. Also love to ENS Graphics, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply, Weber Brothers Sawmill, our Weber Brothers Sawmill timber of the game, Mr. Grady Gatrell taking on the fantastic junior Clayton Hooker. Clayton Hooker's got 26, but boy, has he had to work for it. And Zaid Batchelder, baller of the game, brought to you by our friends at Weefridge Financial. Something could still happen here in the late stanza of this game, but I'm looking at the starting 5 for Beal City because, boy, they were all fantastic this entire game. To have a balanced effort you dream about if you're Coach Gatrell makes you so difficult to stop when you've got 5 guys near double figures. 47-43. Ball goes into Kyler Smith. He's going to be fouled by Rodenbaugh as he brings it across the half-court line. That'll send the sharpshooting junior to the free throw line. He's got 13 on the night. It's a 4-point game. Already a 2-possession game. Make 2 free throws here. It has to be 2 threes from McBain. And again, the only guys they want shooting those threes is Rodenbaugh, maybe Haverkamp and Hooker. First free throw drops in for Kyler Smith. He's got 14. What an absolute thriller this game has been. Smith back at the free throw line. Second free throw, good. He's got 15 on the night. 6-point game. Clayton Hooker across the half-court line. Guarding him, the freshman Grady Gatrell. They want to swing it over to Rodenbaugh. Small almost takes it away. Back to Hooker they go. Up top to Pollington. He wants the 3. It rattles out, no good. There for the rebound and the putback and the foul is Trenton Brunick. What a play from the senior just when his team needed it. Cuts the gap to 4, and he can make it 3 with a free throw here. What a play from Trenton Brunick off the rebound. They got the open look for Pollington. He couldn't knock it down from straight away. Brunick skied in for the rebound, got the putback and the foul, but the free throw's no good. Free throw is no good. Here we go. Drake Gatrell with the basketball. To Kyler Smith it goes. Smith wants to bring it towards the half-court line. He's going to be bumped on the play. It'll be a foul going against Rodenbaugh. That might be 5 on Rodenbaugh as well. Waiting to put it up on the board. That is 5 against Josh Rodenbaugh. So if this game did end up possibly going into overtime, Rodenbaugh would be a big, big miss for the McBain Ramblers. Kyler Smith at the free throw line. He has killed it here in this quarter. 5 of 6 at the charity stripe is the junior. Make it 6 of 7. He now has 16 points. And still talking about the whole team for the player of the game, but he's going to get the tip of the cap for what he's doing at the free throw line here late. That one also good. 17 on the night for Kyler Smith. 6-point game. 30 seconds left to go. Hooker into the front court. Has to force up the triple try. No good off the rim. There for the rebound and the putback is Brunick. He can't get it to go. He'll be fouled on his second putback attempt. That's no good with 24 seconds left. Trenton Brunick is heading to the free throw line. 6-point game. His 4th foul going against Gary Zucker. At the line is Brunick. Crucial for him to knock these both down. Off the front of the rim is the first free throw. 51-45. 24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Coach Koopman from McBain takes a timeout. You can hear the Beal City fans roar, and their team deserves it. What an effort they have put forth in this one. It's 51-45. Aggies in front. Under a minute remaining, the Aggies trying to hold on by the hair of their chin. You have 4 fouls on Gary Zucker. Rodenbaugh is already out of the game for McBain. If McBain did make a furious comeback here in the final seconds. And as I look at the clock, it's 6:43. If the Aggies hang on here in these final 24 seconds, it should be pretty perfect timing for Joe Marciando, Bubba McLean to go live right at 7 o'clock for Mount Pleasant, Marquette, Boys Hoops, and Gaylord. More regional semifinal action. The Aggies hang on to win here. We will be with Beal City Thursday. Free throw from Brunick. That one is good. He now has 8 in the ball game. Here comes full court pressure from McBain. It's going to be stolen underneath the hoop. They get it back to Haverkamp. His layup is good. That makes it 51-48. Pass is going to be tipped. It'll go out of bounds, staying Aggie basketball, but it's now a 3-point game with 12 seconds left. Grady Gatrell will inbound the basketball. The long arms of Clayton Hooker just tipped a pass, looking to make it difficult. They do get it into Avery Small. Small fakes one way, goes into the front court, gets it ahead to Gary Zucker, who hangs onto it, back to Small, to Grady Gatrell, to Drake Gatrell. That'll do it! The Aggies win it, 51-48. You hear the crowd go absolutely bonkers as the Aggies move on to the regional final Thursday night. Back at Houghton Lake versus the winner of Tawas and Pinconning, a game they will be heavily favored for. Woo! What a game, 51-48. McBain led 12-7 at the end of one. Beal City led at 23-22 at the half. 38-35 going into the 4th quarter. They hang on to win by those 3 points, 51-48. Congratulations to Coach Gatrell and the Beal City Aggies. Just call this our Bird All-American Grill postgame show right now. Our Zaid Batchelder baller of the game is the whole 5. It's Avery Small, Gary Zucker, Drake and Grady Gatrell, and Kyler Smith. We also had some Eric Elias in there as well. They got it done. The rubber match versus McBain goes to Beal City, 51-48. We'll be back in Houghton Lake Thursday night as the Aggies go for a regional championship against the winner of Tawas and Pinconning. A shout out to the Smalls here who had to listen to me through this whole game, and you can hear the students now chant, I believe that we will win. 51-48, your Aggies are winner. This is the type of game I would love to catch up with Coach Gatrell, but big things happening tonight with the Mid-Michigan Sports Network as Joe Marciano Marciano, Bubba McLean are set to go live on Facebook. It's a Facebook phone-only broadcast. So if you're listening on YouTube, you want to check out that Mount Pleasant Oiler game, well, you're either going to have to wait till your boy gets there and he can go live on YouTube, or just join on Facebook so you can follow the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. I will make that joke. 51-48. The Aggies a winner over McBain in thrilling fashion. The rubber match at a neutral site goes to the Beal City Aggies. We'll be back in Houghton Lake Thursday night for all the action as Beal City takes on the winner of Tawas and Pinconning. And coming up here in just a few minutes, we'll have Joe Marciano, Bubba McLean, bringing you the Mount Pleasant Oilers versus Marquette. I will be there to take over the call for Joe, or either that or do some highlights as soon as I can get there. Our final, Beal City 51, Marquette 48. Chris Spockman signing off for just a little bit, but signing off for Aggie Hoops until this Thursday when they take on the winner of Tawas Pinconning back here at Houghton Lake High School. Chris Spockman signing off. Make sure you stay with our Facebook page as we've got Marquette